Hey guys and gals, Mama Bear here with a daily dash of life. Today I will be showing you how to make this log cabin pattern. The pattern will be done in sections, and each section is a different pattern and will be worked in alternating directions. Be careful not to stitch in the slip stitch. You will end up adding an additional stitch if you do. So section 1 is going to be this middle square. Section 2 will be worked in one direction, and then it'll switch directions, and then it'll switch directions again, and so on and so forth. Then you're going to switch to this side, and the same thing. You'll be working in one direction, and then you'll be switching directions throughout this little section. And you just continue to do that for each section. And you're going to be flipping sides when you do that as well. Let's get started. Today's materials will be a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle. Today I'm using a 5mm hook. You don't have to, you can change the hook size if you want, and get 7 different colors of yarn. I'll leave the names of the colors in the description box below. Grab color A for section 1. For me, that's going to be white, and create a magic circle. Then just chain 1. Do 8 single crochet into the magic circle. I like to add a stitch marker at this time, at the first single crochet. Continue to make those single crochets, and I'll get back with you when I'm done with mine. This is my 8th single crochet, and with all of those done, I'm going to close up my magic circle a bit and a slip stitch at the top of the first single crochet. And I'm going to use my stitch marker to travel up with me for each round. Chain 1 and turn your work. You're just about to start round 2. Now single crochet into the first single crochet. Make sure you're not single crocheting into the chain 1. Now you're going to do a long double crochet into the magic circle. And then you're going to single crochet into the next single crochet. This is the next single crochet right here. So between this single crochet and this single crochet, you will have a long double crochet into the center of the magic circle. Now single crochet, another long double crochet, then single crochet into the next single crochet, long double crochet, single crochet into the next single crochet, and just repeat the process until you have 16 stitches. But always go back and double check, count your stitches after each round or row. And if you have to use stitch markers, please do so. As long as I've been crocheting, I still use stitch markers to keep my alignment, to keep all of my work good. No shame in that game. Okay, so I ended with a long double crochet, and now I'm going to slip stitch at the top of my first single crochet. You have just completed your second round. I'm going to tighten this tail so that my circle is small. Again, chain one and turn your work. I'm just about to start round 3, but I want you to see this was my first stitch of round 2, and this is my last stitch of round 2. I'm going to be working into my last stitch now that I'm starting round 3. Into this stitch, let me move this marker for now. Into the last stitch of round 2, go ahead and do 3 half double crochet into the one stitch. For this half double crochet that I just created, I'm going to add a stitch marker as a reminder that that is my first stitch of round 3. So that was the first half double crochet, number 2, number 3. You have just created your first corner of round 3. Do 1 single crochet over the next 3 stitches. So 1 in each stitch. You just did your 3 half double crochet into 1 stitch, which created your first corner. Now you just did 1 single crochet in each of the 3 stitches going across, and that created an edge. Do 3 half double crochet again into 1 stitch to create the second corner. Do 1 single crochet in each stitch across the next 3 stitches to create an edge again, and then just repeat that 2 more times. Half double crochet, 3 half double crochet into the next stitch to create your third corner, single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet into the next stitch. Oops. Single crochet into the next stitch, and then 3 half double crochet into the next stitch. This creates your third corner. Single crochet into your next stitch, single crochet into your next stitch, and single crochet. Let's move this marker into your final stitch. Now you have your 4 corners of your square. Slip stitch into the top of your first stitch, which was a half double crochet. The beginning of your log cabin. And now all you have to do is cut and fasten off. Make sure you leave enough room to weave it in. I always leave a lot. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. And it's done. Time for section 2. Go ahead and grab your color B. For section 2, you're going to start off with a standing single crochet into the center of the corner. You have your 3 half double crochets into a corner. We'll pick the middle one, and that is where you're going to start your next section. Then you're going to do 6 single crochet across totals. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here's your 6th one. You're going to do 6 across here. Right here is where I have my slip stitch. So be careful when you're going over that slip stitch. Make sure you stitch it well. This is the center of your next corner. So you're going to do 3 single crochet into that corner, and then continue to do 6 single crochet across and end at this corner, the middle of this corner. You're going to end up with an L shape or a 7. Because I know where I'm going, I went ahead and took the stitch marker out already. Create the single crochet into the first stitch. Put my stitch marker back and do my other 5 single crochet. So that's 2, 3, 4. Here's my 5th one, the wonky one from the slip stitch, and here's number 6. So you should have 6 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then where I had that middle stitch marker, I'm going to add 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3. And I always like to turn my work as I'm working it. So this first single crochet, I'm going to be pointing straight up and down. This middle single crochet, I want it to be at a diagonal while I'm stitching it. And then this last one, my work is going to be turned so that the single crochet is pointing in this direction. I started this way, diagonal, now this way. And then do 6 single crochet across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because I have my stitch marker here, I know which one is my last one. Chain 1 and turn your work. This is the last stitch of the second section. So just cut and fasten off. You have just completed section 2, and we're about to start section 3. Section 3 will start right here, the last stitch of section 2. So turn your work. I'm not going to weave in my ends just yet. I like to leave that until later on when I know for sure I don't have any mistakes, because I've weaved them in before and then come to find out I found a mistake and I had so much trouble trying to get that weave back out. So section 3 goes corner with the right side facing up, using color C on the opposite side of section 2. So this is going to be the opposite side of section 2, and on the other side of section 1, starting on the edge of row 5 in section 2. So right here is where we're starting, right where this stitch marker is. So go ahead and grab your color C at this time. Color C for me is going to be this heather gray. And I'm going to do a standing single crochet in the last stitch of row 5 in section 2. So just single crochet right here. And I'm going to add a stitch marker to this. Then I'm going to work along the edge of section 2. So here's where my next single crochet is going to go. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So for row 1 of section 3, the instructions say to create a standing single crochet in the last single crochet in the last row of 5 and down the sides of the next 4 rows of section 2. So that's 1, then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should have 1 single crochet for every row that you have going across this way, which gives us a total of 5. Then it says 6 single crochet along the edge of section 1 towards the corner. So 1, oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then create a corner by doing 3 single crochet right here. So you have the first single crochet, second single crochet, and the third single crochet to create your corner. Turn your work so that you can work along this side right here. And you're going to do the same steps. Do the 6 single crochet right here, then you're going to do 5 going across this way and end up at this stitch marker to give you a total of 11 single crochet across. And I'm finishing off right here. This is the first stitch of the last row in section 2. So this is going to be my last stitch of the first row of section 3. Chain 1 and turn your work. For row 2, I'm going to do 12 single crochet going across, my 3 in the corner, and then 12 going down. These 2 sections are easy peasy lemon squeezy. So after I do this first single crochet of the second row, I'm going to add my stitch marker again just to keep my alignment. I'll meet you back here when you're done with your 5th row. 14 and 15 for the win. Last stitch of section 3. And just finish off and cut. Don't forget to put your stitch marker back If you are using stitch markers, flatten out your work. And now for section 4. Grab your color D. For me, that's going to be this taupey, beigey off color. I believe it's called Bone. It's darker than a creamy white, but not quite a brown. So for section 4, we will be starting right here with the right side facing up on the opposite side of section 3. Here's section 3, so the opposite side of section 3. And on the other side of section 2, join color D with a standing single crochet in the last single crochet of row 5 of section 3. So that will be this right here. We're going to be working this way now. I'm going to grab my 2 ends, hold them together, and then single crochet in the first single crochet. I'm sorry, single crochet into the last single crochet. Create the first single crochet into the last single crochet of section 3. Alrighty, and then work down the sides, the 4 other rows down the side. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have my first 5 single crochet of the row. Now I need to do 11 this way. So with the 5 across section 3, then the 11 going across section 2, I have a total of 16 going across. And then same thing, right here's my center. I am going to be marking my center from now on because this is where the sections start to get tricky. So in this middle section, I am going to do the 3 single crochet, like always. Turn your work as you go. Just created the corner. And now do the 16 across. I'll catch you back here when I'm done with this row. 15 and 16. The last stitch, the first stitch of the last row in section 3. If you notice, when you're doing the pattern, your first and last rows will be single crochets, just for stability. Chain 1 and turn your work. So now you're on the wrong side. For row 2, you're going to single crochet in the first single crochet. Put your stitch marker. Okay, so for my long double crochet, I'm going to go 2 rows down, not this one, but the one before that. Insert my hook, yarn over, bring my yarn up to where it's flush. Hold this down, and there we go. So your first one is a single crochet, your second stitch is a long double crochet. Single crochet into the next single crochet. So you're going to repeat these steps all the way across till you get to your corner. So you did a single crochet, long double crochet, do another single crochet, then a long double crochet, single crochet, and repeat. You should end up with 17 stitches across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You'll end up with a single crochet. When working this corner, you're going to work your long double crochet from here down to this little spot right here for section 2. So long double crochet into section 2, then do a single crochet into the center corner where I have my stitch marker. Then you're going to do an additional long double crochet into section 2 again before starting your 17 across this way. So that will look like work into section 2 because you need to go 2 rows down for your long double crochet. Move your stitch marker and single crochet into that single crochet. Turn your work, do a long double crochet again into section 2, and I've just created my corner. Put the stitch marker back into the single crochet in the middle. Now I'm going to start working the 17 single crochet, or not 17 single crochet, the 17 stitches across. So to make sure I'm doing those stitches correctly, I'm starting in the right spot. I'm going to count from this direction towards the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boop! There's 17 hiding behind the long double crochet. And that's why I count from the outside in to catch that. Single crochet, long double crochet, single crochet, long double crochet, and then just repeat that until you've reached the end of row 2 of section 4. 16 and 17 goes where my stitch marker is. For row 3 of this section, I'm just going to chain 1, turn my work, and then single crochet across. Don't forget to insert your stitch marker. So do 18 single crochet this way, and then your 3 and 18 going this way. This single crochet row will be worked on your right side of the swatch, and then your long double crochet, single crochet, alternating one will be worked on the back side, on the wrong side. So just in case you're curious about that, if you're questioning yourself or anything. Row 3 is now complete. Chain 1, turn your work. Now you're on the wrong side, and create a single crochet in the first single crochet of the row. stitch marker. Now do a long double crochet just like before. I'm going to go 2 rows down, do another single crochet, long double crochet 2 rows down, and single crochet, repeat all the way across. You should have 19 stitches total across before you get to your corner. There it is. Just like I did before, I'm going to do a long double crochet into the center. I'm going to single crochet into the middle, single crochet, and add the stitch marker back, and then long double crochet to the center again. I'm going to count from the outside in towards the corner. 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18, and boop, there's my 19th one. So single crochet into that, and then repeat your steps. Long double crochet, single crochet, long double crochet, single crochet, all the way to the end. And you should end up with 19 stitches across. Okay, so I just finished up row 4 of section 1 2 3 4 of section 4, and it ended in a single crochet. Now just chain 1, turn your work to the right side, and single crochet. Just like the beginning row, because this is the 5th row and the ending row of the section, this is going to be a single crochet all the way across row. So I'll just finish this up off camera while you finish up your section, and I'll meet you back here when we're going to start section 5. Okay, this is the 20th stitch of the row, so you should have 20, then 3, then 20 for a total of 43. Fasten off, cut your tail long enough to weave it in later. I'm going to add my stitch marker back, keeping this corner one in the corner. And let's get ready for 1 2 3 4 section 5. Turn your square, because you're going to start here and work your way this way. For section 5, grab color E. This blue color is color E for me. Now on the opposite side of section 4, on the other side of section 3, join color E with a standing single crochet. Okay. "24." Cut your yarn and fasten off. I know you're doing a great job, but go ahead and check your work. Make sure you have the 24 single crochet along the side, the 3 in the center, and then the 24 across the top. And my stitch marker goes back into the last stitch. Let's get ready for section, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, section 6. 5 down, 2 to go. Flip your work. Now you're going to be working this way. Grab color F for section 6. Have your right side facing up. Get ready to do your standing single crochet. You know we always start with the single crochet. On the opposite side of section 5, here's section 5, we're going to the opposite side. On the other side of section 4, do a standing single crochet in the last single crochet of row 5 of section 5. So that's this one right here where our stitch marker is. Row 1. I'm going to grab both of my ends. Row 1. Single crochet in the first single crochet and in the next 24 single crochets across. Because this is the first row of the section, it's going to be single crochet all the way across. So 25 single crochet, 3 single crochet into your corner, and then 25 single crochet going down. For the first 2 rows of section 6, you just did single crochets. Now for row 3, you're going to change it up a bit. So do your chain 1 and turn. Now you're working on the right side. Single crochet in the first single crochet. Put your stitch marker, chain 1, and skip the stitch right underneath the chain 1. Then do another single crochet in the next single crochet. Then you're just going to repeat that all the way down for 27 stitches. Chain 1 and skip, then single crochet. Chain 1 and skip, then single crochet. You should end with a single crochet in the last single crochet of the row before the corner, and then add a chain 1 before doing your 3 single crochet into the corner. Now I'm going to chain 1 in my center single crochet. I'm going to single crochet 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3. When I'm done doing my single crochet, my 3 single crochet for the corner, I'm going to chain 1, and in the first single crochet I'm going to single crochet, chain 1 again, and skip a single crochet before doing a single crochet in the next single crochet. Just repeat all the way to the end, and you should end up with 27 stitches, and your last stitch should be a single crochet. (25) and 26, and this last one right here is 27. chain 1, flip your work, now for row 4. Single crochet in the first single crochet, stitch marker, and long half double crochet 2 rows below. So you're going to be covering, let me zoom in here. So what I did, I have my first single crochet of the row, half double crochet, and go 2 rows below, and I'm going to be covering up the chain between the single crochets from the previous row. So that was a long half double crochet. There's single crochet, chain, single crochet. Well, I'm going to be covering up the chain that's in between. Single crochet, half long double crochet, and single crochet again. You will do this a total of 14 times. So single, long half double crochet, single, long half double crochet, single, and so on and so forth, all the way till you get to your corner. Okay, you should have this stitch pattern 14 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So single crochet. Now you have one long half double crochet right here. It might be a little tricky to see. You got to kind of train your eye a little bit to see it. Go 2 rows below for the long double crochet, long half double crochet. Then you have your 1, 2, 3 single crochets in your corner. In your first single crochet, you single crochet. Then in the middle single crochet, you do 3 single crochet. Now in this very next single crochet, you are going to single crochet. You have a chain 1 space right here, so you're going to half double crochet using 2 rows below that, and then single crochet in this single crochet right here, and then continue on with the pattern until you have the pattern 14 times, just like you did with the first round. Okay, chain 1 and turn to the right side, single crochet, stitch marker, and do 29 across for a total of 30 single crochet across the top. This is the last stitch of this row in this section. So you just completed section 6. 30 across this way, the 3 for your corner, and then 30 across this way. Look how big that's gotten. Now fasten off, cut your yarn, and fasten off if that's what you choose to do. Now turn your work. You will now be working along this side. Grab color G. For me, that's going to be cream. And on the opposite side of section 6, this is the opposite side of section 6. On the other side of section 5, this is section 5, so on the other side of it, join color G with a standing single crochet. Okay, you got it. This is the last stitch of the last row of the last section. There you have it, folks. The log cabin pattern. Now you could just put stitch markers on each corner so that when you go to connect all of your squares, you can match up the corners. And that will also help with your lines, keep everything straight and uniform. I hope you liked this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. And I hope you learned something new today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Toodles!